Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another First Descendant video. Well, the open beta is finally here. Today, I'm going to show you how you can unlock cows. Only a few more days, but today you can get them and I'm going to walk it through you step by step. Let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody, and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. This is how you're going to get cow during the open beta. Now, cow will be acquired through the sterile lands, and you just need to get there. There's going to be a series of quests. You can get each one of his parts, and then there's going to be a little bit of farming too. The first one is a mission called Those Who Stand in the Way. This is one of the first missions that you're going to get in this region, and when you complete it, you'll get cows and hand cells. You'll get these from completing the mission called A Step Ahead. The next mission that we're going to complete will give you Kyle's stabilizers. You're going to get Kyle's stabilizers after you complete the quest called Those Who Stand in the Way. Now that you have those two parts, you want to head back to Albion and talk with your Descendant instructor. You'll be at stage 2 out of 11. After you finish speaking with that, well, you're going to go into your menu and you'll see that you'll be able to acquire Kyle's Amorphous material by completing the mine blocking. It's also in the sterile lands right here. So spawn in to the fast travel point and start up the mine blocking mission. After you finish completing the mine blocking mission, you are going to get his Amorphous material, which is what we need in order to get the next crafting part for Kyle. So here we are, we have the Amorphous material. Now this Amorphous material we're going to use. We're going to head to our Descendant instructor again, and he is going to point us in the direction of our very next step. Stage number 5, we need to defeat the executioner with that Amorphous material we just acquired, and then it's going to morph. We're going to get this in a void interception mission. So head over to center, go into the void interception, and select the executioner. Here you have a chance, quote unquote, a chance to get it to drop. It is a little bit of farming. It took me 3 times to beat this dude before I got it to drop. So you may get it on the first time, you may get it on the second time, you may have to farm it 5 times. I don't know. It's RNG, my dude. But when you finally get it to drop, you'll know it. Trust me. So it's not just a one-shot deal. You may get it on your first time. Me, it took me 3 times before I got this to drop. Now after you select it, you're going to morph it into a Kyle code. All right, so you're gonna get that code, head back over to Albion, speak with the Descendant instructor. You should be at stage 6 out of 11. All right, now after we have the code, we want to head over to the Vespers region. All right, over here we are going to go into an extermination mission. It's the very first mission you see right here. All right, Vesper extermination operation. After you finish completing this, you're going to get Kyle Spiral Catalyst. Now here's where things might get a little confusing for some people, because it's probably going to be like this when the game first launches. It's going to be a little bit of grinding to get these parts. Right now, the open beta is a little bit different, but this part is almost like I was going to be when the game comes out. You're going to need to get Mononite Stone and other crafting materials. Now if you head over to your consumables and you select it, they'll actually tell you what mission you can get this at, and you can select it and it'll highlight for you. So you can come over here to whichever one of these missions that you want to choose. I'm going to what blocks the way, and inside of this mission you're going to get these materials that you need to craft our next component. All right, so once you complete each one of these missions, you'll have the pop up on the left hand side of the screen as far as your progress is concerned. All right, so right now you need the farm to get these parts, and it's not just completing the quest. You're going to get this from defeating certain enemies and certain chests that you're going to open up. Now after you finish completing the mission, you can easily just restart it. Some of the yellow bar enemies will drop, as you can see right here, Mononite Stone. So it is random drops, but it's really consistent. You're gonna have to just reform this mission or just continue playing other quests as well to get them to randomly drop. But when you first start off, if you head up all the way up to the top, there is this nice little stone terrace, and on top of here will be some Albion supply boxes. Every time you start up this mission, it's right here when you start up. Just use that grappling hook, grapple up here, and they will have some of the other materials that we need as well, as you can see right here. So not only you will be getting some of those materials from the boxes, but right from the final boss, you can also get some of those hardeners and semiconductors as well. We're really looking for the hardeners though. After you finish getting all that, you're going to head back to the Descendant Instructor. Stage 8 out of 11 is done. After you get all your crafting materials together by farming, getting those hardeners, and getting those montages stones, you can finally craft Kao's catalyst. Alright, so this is how it's normally going to work for each one of these pieces when the game first come out. But right now we're in the open beta. Some of the pieces we don't have to craft fully. They just say, here you go, you don't have to craft this. But for this one part, we actually do have to do a little bit of grinding and crafting. After you finish crafting the part, now you can finally craft Kao. I'm going to speed things up a little bit and craft Kao, and boom, just like that, you have a brand new Descendant Kao to play around with in the open beta. Remember, things are going to work differently when the game first comes out, and I got you covered, my dude, no worries. But for right now, that's pretty much going to do for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing, and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gamer, upload a wide variety of videos, range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support, and as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.